Yo, first off, I'm gonna let y'all know they playing with me. They playing with me. Here's why they playing with me. Because I played music before, right? You know how people do renditions, lyrics, and different things of people's media and repost the song? I didn't even repost the song. I played it at the beginning. The system is not allowing me to delete it. So I should be able to edit out the intro and re-upload what it is I'm trying to say. Won't let me. It won't let me do it. I've never seen this. YouTube, maybe you can explain that to me. It won't even allow me to edit it. It won't allow me to do nothing to it. It won't even allow me to go into the settings to trim it. I've never seen this. But onward. And oh, UMG, for that happening, now I'm a research into y'all. I'm a research into y'all. Because how am I blocked worldwide on a video off of a song that's reposted on many people's stuff and they're playing it for hundreds of thousands of views? How's that possible? This is a question that I can't figure out. I'm gonna need to look in depth to this because I can't even edit it. It's like a ghost. It's there, but it's not there. Like I could go view it right now and run it. It's not there and it's not on private. And it won't let me edit it. What's up with this? I've never seen this, y'all. I've never seen. I can always go in and edit something. It's not letting me. So from now on, expect my lives to just be me on it. I ain't playing no music unless you're a solo artist. So solo artists, reach out to me on Instagram and things. I'll play y'all music. I'm not playing any more of these industry artists. They're playing what I said and I'm going to say it again. Just because they playing with me. Now, we know there's nothing that's problematic with this. No music. I'm talking freedom of speech. We know the rules. We know our rights in America. Stop playing with me. Bottom line. Oh, and I'll talk to you, Shauna. Hit me up on Instagram, CZARR.OF.Jasperra, JASPERRA. We'd love to hear what he's talking about. And I'm going to try and do two quick Johns, but that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about with the suspect thing. I'm going to try and do something quick, but let's get into Tankhead, all respect to him. He did not shoot Jose. That's bottom line. Who created that narrative? Let me bring it to full surface so you guys get the understanding. If there's me and this other guy going to visit him, why would I visit him broad day? It's obviously something went on that may be a little shady. I may not want to talk about, but something funny's happening. That's why I'm showing up in the first place. Number two, I'm showing up in the first place to regulate something. I got to figure something out, right? Let me get comfortable real quick because this is about to get real. Hold on. So here's where we go into detail, all right? They're saying in the thing that Jose and him went to visit someone. Okay. They're saying they went to see someone. Question was, why are they visiting them? Why would they go to visit them? There's a reason behind why they're visiting in the first place. Don't y'all get that? They were going to ask, say you were going because your daughter was with someone and you want to know why. Or let's say because your homie got set up or something. You want to know why. You're following leads. How it turned into a physical altercation, we'll never know. Because what is being claimed in this narrative is that the guy they went to see, he picked up the strap off the ground. Do y'all believe that? Y'all believe that? Who dropped the strap? They didn't even say who dropped it. They said he was beat up and shot. How is this one guy fighting off two different people? One was a Miami University tackle. He was a tackle. He's fighting in a tackle and tank. This guy must be Ip Man. They're saying this manager's Ip Man. He's fighting off both of these dudes. Like, come on. Listen to the narrative. It don't even sound right. So you didn't get the narrative from Tank because you were searching for him. And the dude who was with him is deceased. He didn't shoot him. But you don't know the victim's name. You don't know anything about the victim. You can't even tell us anything about the victim. Is that because he's allegedly cooperating with you? And I got your name. I just want to know if you're cooperating because we need to figure that out. Question is why they went to see you. And I'm almost certain I know why they went to see you. I'm almost certain why they went to see you. Do you want that to come out? Why they actually went to see you? Because you're going to have more than Tankhead coming to question you. Let's be honest. Me, honest to you. You're going to have more than Tankhead coming to question you. And this time, they're not going to fail to question you. Trust me. They were coming to ask you specific questions. You know why. Live that truth. Live that truth down. You know why they were coming to question you. And about what? Why did it turn physical? I'm supposed to believe that they just pulled guns out instead of just beating you up when they could have easily beat you up? No, I believe, in my opinion, I'm alleging that you took the ideology to gunplay. That's why they defended themselves, because you felt threatened because you couldn't answer the questions. So you took it to gunplay, not them. They didn't pull no guns. They were defending themselves, standing their ground because you wanted to do stuff with a gun. And yes, we could bring up your history. I got all your stuff. We could bring up that this isn't uncommon for you, but I find it very crazy they don't have your name. That's where I'm confused at. It doesn't add up. They don't got your name. They don't got your info, yet you went to the hospital for treatment, right? Now you're working with them because you realize you were wrong too, because you jumped it to a new level when they were just coming questioning you. I don't believe they just started beating you up. That's not even how they moved on you. They went there because they both were concerned, because he was backing them up. I believe, in my opinion, that you let off the first shot and they shot back. That's why the first shot you gave was a kill shot to the first guy. Then somebody, we don't know who, laid a shot into you. That's why you're alive, because the shock of them actually being shot delayed time. We could play out the scenario because they came to your job. Why in a public setting would someone jump to gunplay and thing? You did it because you felt threatened. We could go there. And here's the thing. You want to play around? I'll get the camera. Let me get the footage. It will be an exclusive first time ever to prove what I'm saying, because I know how you move. Looking into your history and things, I see how you move. They didn't just come there for war, and you know it. You felt threatened, so you did it. Then gave a fake narrative to the cops. You're the only one that could have gave a narrative. You're the only one that was picked up, went to the hospital. Tankhead didn't give a narrative. Jose didn't give a narrative. Who else is left to give a narrative? Then they're hiding your name. That's funny style to me. Listen to how it sounds. It's no different than the 6ix9ine situation. And here's the thing. Technically, that by street law you live, that's snitching. Because what you did, you're in collusion to a situation you're questioning about. But now you're not having your name out there. They're purposely not putting your name out there. And you're automatically behind something. Trust me. I had a conversation with a couple of people who I think, just as Tankhead, would love to come speak to you. Trust me. Trust me. I can't make this stuff up. I can't. Because they now realize, just like me, that's not how it went down. They didn't just come there with weapons trying to, nah. You escalated it there. That's a fact. Let's be real. He just came concerned about, i.e., a homie of his that's no longer here, maybe. How about that narrative? Then that would be more than Tankhead. That's way more than the people who even know of it coming to talk to you. Right? Am I wrong? All right. I didn't think so. Let's get into it now. So looking at the situation and seeing that the narrative was created, and even if he's saying, I didn't say nothing, let's say you didn't. So you're alleging Broward County's making up stuff now, that they're running a different narrative. How about we get into the clerk of courts under criminal investigation? Why? This is a synonymous woman I find with this case too. How are all these people under investigation off the case, and this case is still going strong? Something's not right then. This is a mistrial. How is there not a mistrial? And all this is going wrong because of the investigation, because of different people's behavior. Now, clerk of county under criminal investigation. Like, how much is allowed to happen before a case is a dub? Like, how much can go wrong? Really? That's me being honest with the situation. And you know I'm being honest. You know I'm being right. Think about it. Think about it. Jenny, I'm going to just ask you here, and I'm going to do a real video on it. Michael Boatwright's not 730. And anybody that knows my law, you know what I'm saying. He ain't 730. Matter of fact, he was deemed he was competent. Why is he trying to catch up with you so bad? Again, somebody ran to me to offer you an alibi. That's a fact. They offered an alibi. I just hope that checks out because that video is verifiable. You named the. That was dumb. That was dumb. That video is verifiable. The question is, why is he trying to catch up with you so bad to ask you questions? Why? This manager that they went to speak to, that they won't release his name so bad, you were on talking terms with some of the people that I mentioned, weren't you? Think about it. You were doing legal tender for Tankhead and the persons he was with legally. You were part of their business. Why were they catching up with you? This was a legal dispute. I don't believe he turned to violence. If we want to talk honesty, Jose's murder should be pinned on the person that pulled the trigger on him, and it wasn't Tankhead. So how's that possible? How can't you figure out this victim's name? He's randomly off somewhere, but he pulled the trigger against Jose. How's he not held liable? How? It wasn't stand your ground if he pulled a weapon first, right? Back to the Trayvon thing. Who's protecting you? We'll find that out shortly here too. Somebody's protecting you. Now, I don't want to think it's law enforcement being what you're alleged to have done, looking at the evidence. I don't want to think that. But I do know this. Being what he was coming to question you about, that involves a lot more people than those two. It really does. So that wasn't smart. It wasn't smart. I heard Europe is having good weather around this time. I heard Europe's weather is looking good. That may be something you want to check into because this isn't going away, especially if you take that stand. You know this isn't going away. Not at all. I try to give the benefit of the doubt. I do. I really do. But when I said I had boots on the ground checking situations, I wasn't making that up. They're actually, next thing I knew, they had your criminal record. They had what you were doing. They had presumably what you ate last night. Like they had everything. Like it's not going away. Especially what he was coming to talk to you about. Especially how the situation is going where they now know they're hiding your name. If they're doing a write-up, how can they hide your name if you're not working with them? You ever think about that? That doesn't make sense. They're saying unidentified. How's he unidentified if he went to the hospital? Didn't he have to show his health insurance, show his name? Like, you see how it makes no sense? Unidentified. They gave it away. They gave you away. So I would be mad at them cops. Like, why didn't you just mark my name? Like, at least make it look believable. We know who his manager was. Like, we're not dumb. Really? He didn't pull the trigger. They're trying to pin a body on him that you did when it's not. They just said, look at the witness statements. They just said a fight ensued. Why would a fight ensue if they came there to talk to you broad day? How does that happen? The answer is it doesn't. It doesn't happen that way. It happens that way if you get violent, they're defending themselves. And you ended up, the land the shot you did, it had to be a surprise for you to pull out a weapon. You had to pull a weapon out, shoot him, and then you got shot because you pulled the gun out and fired first. Let me ask you, did you have a carry conceal permit to even have the weapon you had? And they're covering up for you. Really? Really? We got that info too. And what I'm getting is no, you didn't. So how are they covering for you that way? You weren't even, your criminal history doesn't even allow you to have had a weapon. How? That's crazy. Do you see the type of stuff people are getting away with though? I'm just trying to bring y'all to the truth, man. I'm just trying to show y'all what's happening before your eyes. And let that have been one of y'all. They wouldn't have grabbed you and rushed you off the like, stop. Stop. You know what you were involved in, sir. And that's going to be a further episode we'll get into. I'm rocking with y'all. I got more coming. This was a short synopsis of what they tried to take down. But don't worry, I got even better coming, and you're going to get these normally. All rights reserved. We in the building. Your favorite rappers' time. Your favorite movie stars' time. Your favorite rappers' time. Facts. All rights reserved. We out here.